What's going on, guys? Cheesy here. So today I have 3 spawn peaks for every map. Before I get into this, all of these are going to be different from my previous videos. Well, most of them are. I might show like 1 or 2 like old ones I showed, but for my new viewers, like they're also going to be you guys for my returning ones. I'm going to be trying to show as many new spawn peaks as I can. So this first one's going to be over here in Shower Corridor. In the hallway over here, we're going to want to break this barricade and look over here. Can't ping it over there, and they will run through there from the spawn point, which I'm gonna show you guys real quick, which is gonna be the spawn point obviously being over here. So they're gonna run through this area, and we're gonna be looking through this window right here, waiting for them to cross out, look at them, see them, and then we get a kill. Another spawn peak for this, which is not more or less a spawn peak, it's more of a C4 over here in small tower, which we're gonna prep this. I'll show you guys. We're going to just want to prep this barricade, like so. And then once we hear the camera break, jump out, chuck a C4, and the C4 is going to land near this camera, for example right there. And then we're going to let it go off. But yeah, I'm going to cut to our next spawn peak, which actually across the map, so give me a second. Alrighty guys, so for the next spawn peak, it's going to be over here in Garage. We're just going to want to destroy a bit of this barricade like so. And we're going to want to wait for an attacker to cross over here. So once we see him cross, we're going to start spraying him out. They might be over here too, so if you feel more comfortable looking this way, you can look over here. But I preferably would want to look right here, because they're going to have to jump on white van and everything to get up top if we're playing upstairs in kids' room. And we're going to wait for them to cross, and we start spraying him out. So yeah, let me show you guys what it looks like for the for the attacker's perspective. It's really hard to see from this angle, so which is why I prefer to look over here instead of over there. Because you're more protected, because like if you're looking over there and they just cross this and they see you, like you're just dead. So yeah, but let's move on to our next map. Okay guys, now over here on Clubhouse. So first one over here in CCTV room. This is more of a like a 2-in-1 special. So if you want to look over here, you could, or you could look over here. Whichever one you decide is perfectly fine. Because if people walk over here, you can shoot at them. But if they're over here and they cross over here, you can also shoot at them. But you could also look at both of them at the same time. And yeah, whatever you wish to do. And then another one, I showed this on the channel before, but this one is like super good. So I'm gonna shout out Uzi for this one because I saw him do it actually. It's gonna be over here for a garage, in garage, and you could actually look through these and you could actually shoot the opponent. So let me show you guys, just like that. As you can see, I'm able to shoot through this thing. But probably don't full spray. Like you can just tap, and yeah, it's gonna be really hard for the enemies to see you or the attacker to see you. And then our last one over here on Clubhouse is gonna be over here in stock room. So whenever they're trying to take dirt, we could look through here. Once they cross, they're trying to take dirt, and we start shooting at them. And yeah, real simple 3 here on Clubhouse, but very effective for them. And yeah, let's move on to our next map. Okay guys, now we're here on Consulate. So I'm gonna try to avoid as many spawn peaks as I try on this map, but this map is very, very mid when it comes to spawn peeking, and just mid in general. But I'm gonna try my best here. So over here in yellow stairs, guys, this is gonna be more of a run out, looking towards this area of white van. So we're gonna run out just like this, and instantly look over here. And this is actually a really solid spawn peak. I actually saw this, so I actually, like, one of my teammates got shit on by it, so yeah, that's why I'm bringing this up. It's actually really good, so yeah, just try this out. Preferably use it with the 1.5, and it's actually a really solid one. Moving on to our next one, I'm actually just going to fully keep this uncut. It's going to be a top one. I've showed this before, but this one is super decent, and it's very versatile when it comes to spawn peeking, so yeah, if many of you guys know, it's going to be over here in catering. So when we destroy catering wall, we can actually just run out like this. So we can either look over here, or look over here, or look to our left. But I preferably would look to our right, just like this, because I feel like it's just going to be the best option to do. And then yeah, but I'm going to cut to our next one. Okay guys, so now over here on our last spawn peak for Consulate. This is going to be again more of a run out type of thing, but when we destroy the whole emergency exit, or the electrical, basically is what it's really called. When we destroy all this whole wall right here, we can start peeking out just like this. And then once we hear or see somebody cross, we can fully swing out and start spraying them down just like so. And yeah, pretty decent spawn peaks for Consulate, considering this map isn't really a spawn peak map. But yeah, let's move on to our next map. Alright guys, over here on Bank, another one of these maps that is pretty shit when it comes to spawn peaks, or just really fell off in general. Low-key does need a rework, but I'll get into that another time. So over here in ATMs, this is going to be us holding this through this pillar and the wall. So wait until someone to cross. If we want to, we could also run out a bit I preferably would just wait here, and if we start getting sound cues behind us, we could look over here. So yeah, it's basically a two-way spawn peak. So we could either look over here, or we could look through this crevice. So whatever one you preferably would want to do. And then with this next one, I'm not going to skip this. It's going to be one I've shown this channel before, but since there's not too many of these spawn peaks on this map, I'm just going to show it like so. Just like this, break a bit of this barricade like this, and we could just wait for them to cross. Another way to do this is we could actually like see people through this as well. So if they come like right here, right, we could actually just start tapping at them. And then this next one I'm gonna show is also gonna be an upstairs one. And yeah, again, there's cut me some slack with this. There's not too many spawn peaks over here on Bank. They're very like generic. So it's gonna be a run out over the square, and we're just gonna run out just like so. Jump on this and peek over here. But yeah, it's gonna be Bank. Again, sorry guys, not too many on Bank really, but those are the main ones I'm gonna show for this. And yeah, let's get on to our next map. Okay guys, now over here on Kanal. So over here at roof entrance, this is gonna be more of a run out one. We're gonna run out just like this and look right here where that white truck is. So we're gonna wanna wait a couple seconds before we do this, obviously, so people like they're gonna wanna come rappel onto the thing and come up here on the roof. So we're gonna wanna wait a couple seconds, and we're gonna wanna run out just like so and peek out. And then our second one's also gonna be up here, over here in 90 Hall. We're gonna peek just like this, so we can either wait for someone to come up here, or we could watch right here and wait for someone to cross that. Either which one, you could also watch both of them if you wish to. And yeah, and the next one, I've showed this before, but I feel like it's a really solid one. It's gonna be over here in museum entrance, just like so. Break this whole barricade down, and we can just peek out just like this. And we can watch this, and we can also watch over here. So yeah, pretty solid ones over here on Kanal, but yeah, let's move on to our next map. Okay guys, so over here on Chalet, again, not too many over here, but I might show some ones I've showed before, but they're still obviously really good to use, and some new ones. So over here in Library, this is going to be a jump out look to our right where a helipad spawn, so just like so, jump out and look to our right. So people were probably going to be over there on our right, so we're going to jump out and just going to go over there. And then another spawn peak on the top floor is going to be over here. It's going to be on the mountain. Over here on this window right here of the ledge window, so if people climb onto this mountain, we can see him and we can start restraining him down. And then another variation of the helipad spawn peak that I just showed you guys is going to be, we're going to want to come all the way over here into pool table or gaming room, break a bit of this. We're going to want to look over here, wait till they cross, and restrain them down, just like so. So yeah, pretty solid ones over here on the Chalet, pretty decent. But yeah, let's move on to our next one peak. Okay guys, now over here on Cafe, so over here in museum entrance is going to be a jump out. We can jump out just like this. We can either aim over there, right here, or we can aim towards our right side. So whatever you prefer, which one you would like to do, it's all up to you. Another one just like this is going to be all the way down here, over here in small bake. So we could jump out just like this and look over here. I would preferably not look over here. I would look over here instead, where this camera is, because you're protected by this whole thing right here. And then up over on the middle floor, I'm going to show you guys this next one. Right over in the billiard room. And just like this, shoot out a bit of the barricade, and we could aim just right here, wait for someone to enter, so we can start shooting him out. Or if you prefer, you could aim right here instead. Either way is still good. And yeah, let's move on to our next map. Alrighty guys, now over here on Border. So first one over here in Archives is going to be a jump out, just like so. We're going to jump through this window and instead look towards our right side, where what is this called, guys? It's the bus, where the bus is, and they're either gonna be right here or right here, depending on how fast or slow you run out, which is honestly a pretty solid one. I would say wait a bit longer so you can run out and peek this instead of all the way up there, or if you would like to, you could even peek on your left side. Either one, whichever one you feel comfortable with. Honestly, I would say you'd probably have a better chance of killing someone if you peek this way. So that's what I would say personally. Then our next two are going to be downstairs, as so. So our first one is going to be over here. I showed this before, but it's still super solid. Over in the supply room, break a bit of this. We could instantly peek out, or if you want to, you could even run out just like this, and then look over here, whichever one you prefer. And then our last one over here on Border. Again, another one I've showed, but still pretty good over here in detention. Which you want to run out just like so and peek out like this. As you can see, Dougie Master has just joined. and that's that's a good sign. That's a good sign. But yeah, let's move on to our next map. Hey guys, now over here on Skyscraper. So I always gotta show the spawn peak just because it's like, in my opinion, the best spawn peak in the entire game. So over here in a black hallway or up a spiral, this is a little window right here into towards like the end of the hallway. So if you just break a little bit of it, every time someone passes through this, you'll be able to see their shadow before they come into your frame, and just like that, you start seeing him, you can start spraying him down. Like I said, this spawn peak is so good, one of the best in the game, if not the best. Always catches everybody off guard, so be sure to use it. Now, for our next spawn peak, it's going to be all the way over here into Shrine, and it's going to be your jump out like previous. I think I've showed this one before, but you jump out just like this and instantly look over here where they will be running towards, and yeah, I'll usually catch them off guard if you do it off the rip, especially once they break that cam. That should be the cue for you to jump through. And then our final one over here is going to be over here in Geisha. Prep this window. We're going to wait a bit, jump out just like so, and look over here. They'll be running towards this area right here to rappel and stuff, or just climb up or walk up the stairs. And yeah, pretty solid spawn peak. And yeah, let's move on to our sorry, not final map, but let's move on to our next map. Okay guys, so now over here on Coastline and over here in Billiards. So for our first one, it's going to be a big window spawn peak. This is going to be pretty unexpected because not many people expect a big window spawn peak. But we can either look right here, wait for them to cross, or we could just look right over here. Whichever one of you guys prefer, that's all up to you guys. And then our second one is going to be over here in Hookah. I've said this one before, but it's still really solid. It's going to be a run out, look right here into that area. And if they are running towards this area, the attackers are, we can just start shooting at them. And then our last one's going to be all the way down into Kitchen. This one I actually haven't showed yet, but there's two versions of this. You can also do this on that window right there, but I prefer to do it over here in the service entrance and into reception. The reception door is way better for this one. Just run out just like so and peek over here where the attackers will be running up. So yeah, pretty solid one over here on Coastline. I would highly recommend this one as well with a 2 or 3 speed. And yeah, let's move on to our next map. Okay guys, so over here now on Themepark. Before I get into this, I want to say congratulations to Themepark. Everyone clap Themepark up. It has finally been removed from the shitty maps on this channel, because we all know I rarely show shitty maps on this channel because, well, we all know I hate shitty maps. But for this first one over here in Control Room, I've showed this before because there's not too many on Themepark, so I'm showing it again. We're able to climb onto this window just like so and look over here, or we can look over here, whichever one you guys prefer. Then our next one's going to be a run out over here and dragging stairs, run out just like so, and instantly peek towards our right. And then another variation of this is actually going to be in the main entrance. Let me show you guys real quick over here. So just like so, we can run out just like this and look over here, or if you have enough time, you can look over here. But I prefer we would want to run up and then peek it. And yeah, let's move on to our final map. Alrighty guys, now for our last map, Villa, because we all know I do not show shitty maps on this channel, nor do I condone them. Remember, I always ban the shitty maps, including Night Haven, Emerald, Outback, and Stadium. Alright, God forbid you get all 4 of those maps in one map pool. But anyway, over here in Study, this is our first spawn peak. So whenever people are going to be crossing right over there, we actually can get a little bit of a head angle on them, just like so. Once we see them, we start spraying them down, just like that. And then our next one is going to be over, all the way over here to landing. So just like so, once people or attackers are going to be running up these stairs, we're going to have an angle on them, just like this. And we start spraying at them. And then our final one over here in Trophy Entrance, we're going to want to jump out just like so and peek over here where the attackers are hopefully going to be running by. So yeah, pretty solid ones over here, all different from what I've showed previously. Just for all you returning viewers, I love y'all. And yeah, that's going to be it for this video today, guys, though. If you guys do watch these shitty maps, I do have a shitty map spawn peak video, so go check it out. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. Cheese it out.